Greetings, everyone. For 55 years, the Snowbirds have been entertaining spectators across North America. Recently, the squadron added a new honorary member with the hopes of forming relationships with Indigenous communities and seeking the interests of the youth. A special day for Chief Evan Tapetat from Kakawishtaha First Nation, being sworn in as an honorary colonel of the Canadian Forces Snowbirds. Tapetat spent a portion of his life in the Canadian military. Being awarded the new title is a full circle moment.
I was 5 years old when I saw those fighter jets over my First Nation. You know, if I could go back in time and tell my Musham Albert, who was with me that day, we pulled over on the side of the road, I could say one day we're going to help those people. I think that's a really cool thing, and it's just a beautiful day, and I'm honored to be the honorary colonel of Snowbirds.
Tapetat joining the Canadian Forces Snowbirds as an honorary colonel is a historic moment for the squadron.
This is the first time that we actually have an honorary colonel who comes from the First Nations. So this is truly a step in the right direction to think about our dark past, but it's a step forward towards reconciliating the future.
Tapetat joined the Canadian Armed Forces in 1998 through the Bold Eagle program. He furthered his training in the mid-2000s before being deployed to Afghanistan in 2011. His time overseas would go on to refine his leadership skills. Also included in the day, the final performance of the season by the Snowbirds. Friends and family gathered on the airbase to watch a full half hour of acrobatic maneuvers, capping off a jam-packed season which saw the Snowbirds travel across Canada and parts of the U.S. Earlier this month, the Mushta Fleet headlined a show on the California coast. Honorary colonels are honorary and advisory. They may mentor members of the unit and build networking relationships. Tapetat is looking forward to showing future generations of Indigenous youth that there is a place for them in the Canadian Forces.
Paved the way because there's a lot of younger people that are coming. Now Indigenous kids in Canada can say, hey, maybe we can be colonels, maybe we can be honorary colonels. And I want them to know that this is a viable path for us, whether we're on the First Nation or whether we're wherever we're in urban centers and whatnot.
Proving that the sky really is the limit. If you have a story you would like to see in this segment, here's how to reach us. You can contact me by email, and you can also watch past episodes and segments of Indigenous Circle on our CTV Regina and CTV Saskatoon websites.
Indigenous Circle, brought to you in part by Saskatchewan Indigenous Enterprise Foundation, growing the First Nation entrepreneurial spirit.